Okay, hi everyone. I wanted to come out here first to show you my sugar baby watermelon. And it's small. It's small. I had two of them and I already ate one last week. And but I saved this one. I just pulled it. I was like, it's not gonna get any bigger. But what I was thinking about is a lot of times we're, everybody has their own idea of what a success is. And for me, that's a success because last year I didn't have any watermelon. So to get two, that's something right there. Uh, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. So over here are my tomatoes, and yeah, I've been cutting them back, a lot of them, and you'll see in the other side of the garden, but I've been cutting them back, just slowly taking them out. I'm like, that's it. I have more than enough tomatoes. Here are I moved these. These are my dinosaur cows, and they're holding on, so that tells me that they probably have taken, I know they got some roots in here somewhere, and I've just been putting them in these clear cups. And that seems to have been working out. And then I just transplant them into the garden once I got enough roots. Look like something's been eating this one here. And look at that. Something's been eating on that. But it's still green, still got leaves. So that tells me that's a good sign. That's a good sign. So yeah, I was like, let me put them over here so they can get a little bit more shade. I think they were getting too much sun where I had them at. But yeah, I got more cucumbers right there coming in, and slowly been eating those, pickling them, and yeah, as stuff starts to wind down, I'm just going to just gradually pulling things out. Then the peppers slowly coming in. I'm trying to figure out something. Oh, something got in there. That's sad. You wait for stuff and then something comes along and just bites into it, and you're like, okay. But yeah, these lunchbox peppers here are coming in, and this thing it's really big. I'm gonna try to winter sow that, not winter sow, overwinter that. And then look at these cucumbers down here. They've been looking rough. Next year, I think I'm gonna move them to a different spot. I'm gonna just to see. But here's another one right there. This one looks terrible. I'm gonna have to take that off. That looks really bad. But yeah, I'm gonna move them next year to a different spot. I don't think they're really doing as well as they could be. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna move those. And then let's see, put some seeds in here. I think they're losing their viability. I have no idea what this is. Something's been digging over here. Okay, put some broccoli seeds in here. They should have come up by now. So I don't know. The broccoli seeds might be losing their viability. And then over here is the cabbage. I covered it up because I saw the butterfly flying around. But I've been transplanting these. Once they get the third or fourth leaf, I've been transplanting them. So a lot of them can be moved. So slowly moving them over to other parts of the garden. And then also I'm going to take some over to the school garden too. So yeah, here's the sun gold. She's still giving. And like I said, I'm just kind of like just kind of over. I'm grateful for all the tomatoes I have received, but now I'm like, okay, it's official. I've had more than enough. I've been so blessed with so many tomatoes. And then of course my little compost container here I put down here. That stuff has been breaking down really fast. Um, yeah, and this fall I'm gonna dig it down in there. I think a little deeper. I don't know. But anyway, that's been working out really well too. Let's see what else. Sweet potatoes. If I get sweet potatoes, I would be surprised because I don't know. From what I've been watching, you get a lot of this divining and little sweet potatoes. So I have to figure out what I'm doing wrong. But next year, if I do sweet potatoes, I'm definitely going to put them in a different spot. so that they can really vine up. Probably out in the front. I think that'll be great. They can just go for it. Um, and then over here, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I found out that we have a cantaloupe down there. I was about to pull this out, and as I was pulling it, as I was taking it out of the pot, I was like, wow, there's a watermelon there. So that's a first for me. So you gotta think about, what are your wins? I mean, if you have something, whether it's big or small, you have something that you didn't have last year, that's a win. And even if you don't get what it is that you set out to get, I still consider that a win, because you're learning. You're learning, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? You're learning. My garlic here, oh, there's a bug, a caterpillar, I think. I don't know what that is, but hanging on. See, I hate to kill things, but you know, don't know. Took out the tomatoes, and yeah, I just chopped and dropped a lot of that so it can go back into the soil. And that's one of the things I've been making sure that I do. I just chop and drop all that stuff so it can just go right back into the soil. Then this one has onions and carrots in it. We'll see if that comes up. We'll see. I don't know. You know, I keep trying at the carrots. We'll see. More tomatoes, still left them. They're not doing anything, but I just left them. The oregano, put her in a smaller pot. The pot she was in, I don't know what was going on, but it looked terrible. And they actually got seeds there, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm just letting things just go, see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. More tomatoes, of course. And then the pepper plant, my banana pepper plant, I moved over here, put it in another pot, gave it some, it's in a different soil, so it has its own pot now. So hopefully she'll perk up. Gave her some of my compost tea. So we'll see how she does. We'll see. We'll see how she does. I see there's some a little bit. Oh, teeny weeny little peppers. Maybe trying to come. But we'll see. We'll see. And then this one, I moved her over here because she acted like she was going to die in the other spot. So I just moved her so she can get a little bit more shade. She's definitely looking better. And she's got more peppers on there, about three or more. Oh, there's one over there too. I didn't even see that one right there. Right there, yeah. So she's, you know, I'm like, look, this is my first time growing bigger peppers. So anything I get is a success. Cabbages I put down there look like, I don't know. Hopefully they make it. It's been raining, so I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully they make it. Then my plant ID said that these were muscadine grapes. They've just been coming up all over the place. I left them because I want to see what's going to happen. And if they are, then I'll move them and see, just see, you know, see what happens. I don't know. The tomatoes, I still left the tomatoes. And I think I'm going to have to move these berries. I was watching, what is it, Grow Out of the Box or something? Out of the Box? And he was talking about the root system of blueberries. And I think because I've been trying to plant other things in here, I don't know if that's interfering with their growth. But the way he was saying it, it may be interfering with their growth. So I'm thinking about taking these up, putting them in their own pots, their own individual pots. And they may do better than that, because what I realized is that these blueberries, when they were in pots, were really taking off, and they were doing so much better than what they're doing right now. So that's my game plan for this fall, is to yeah, just give them their own space, you know, and that way I don't have to worry about the acidity, you know, affecting the other things I want to put in here, or, you know. So that's what I'm thinking about doing this fall. Then let's see. The brassicas, I sprayed them yesterday, and of course it rained. It's like, oh, I don't know, it's like they know that, okay, you sprayed, and then it rained. Because the worms were just I mean, decimating these. I mean, just really, it's getting better, but the worms, I mean, like, especially over here. Let me see if I can zoom in. It just, I mean, I'm like, I just can't believe it. Like, look at that one right there. I mean, chomping on it, just chomping. And so, look at that. Look at those leaves. So I sprayed them, and of course it rained. So yeah, let's pull this one off. This is, but the good thing is, hey, fall is coming. Fall is it's getting cooler, and they're gonna be able to shine soon. So I'm not too worried about it. And then the dinosaur kale. And I put some more dinosaur kale around in other parts of the yard because I want more of this to grow. And I think um, this is something I'm learning too, is be patient because I had more dinosaur kale that I got from the nursery for I think $1. Dinosaur plants. And if anybody would look back there, look back at my videos, you'll see I I took them out. I talked about them and everything, and I was like, oh, I don't like them. They don't taste good. But you have to be patient with your plants. Be patient with them. If you have something that you may not cook it the right way, and at that time it won't taste good because you're not cooking it the right way. I was trying to eat this raw, and it tasted terrible, just terrible. It's not good for a salad. But cooking it, it was so good. It was so good, and so I regret that. And so sometimes you'll have something you're like that doesn't taste good, so I'll get rid of it. Try cooking it another way. That may be the answer. And if after that, then I'll say, you know what? I've done all I can do for you. It's not working. Then me personally, I would get rid of it because I'm like, I don't know how to use you. I found recipes, still don't like you. Then I'm done. Another kale here. They've been chomping on her, but not as much as the other ones. so 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 sometimes you're like, man, maybe dump that water out. I got enough mosquitoes around here. But yeah, they haven't been chewing this one as much as they've been chewing on the other ones. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. And then I saw the harlequin bug over here. I'm like, I was looking at this, and I'm like, no, she isn't. She just don't care that I'm here. They were just all, look at it. Worms. You see, y'all see that? Y'all see that? The nerve. I'm like, they're just here. They're here, and she just, I don't know. I'd be like, how dare you? How dare you? Uh, and this plant, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to look it up because it has a very strong smell, and I think that's another reason why things may be so easily attracted to it because it's so strong. The smell is just so strong. Yeah, this is where the pepper was and the watermelon. I gotta clean that up. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I might move it. I'm debating on moving it. Or just let it rest, put some new compost in it, and I don't know. But, I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to take it easy. I'm not trying to stress about anything. And just take it as it goes. But I wanted to show y'all that watermelon more than anything. I wanted to show you that because I was just so excited. I offered it to my family, and they was like, no, I don't care. I don't really want it. I'm like, I'm not giving it to y'all because I worked too hard to get that watermelon to grow, and for y'all to not even really want it, no, I'll eat it myself. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. Be safe because it is a holiday out there, and people just act like they're ready to die on holidays. I don't know what's wrong with them. That's why I never go anywhere on a holiday. But before I leave, I was talking to someone about these 4 o'clocks. This 4 o'clock showed up in my yard. My neighbor gave it to me. And I carried it through past here, all the way over there. Intended to plant it over here, back on the side of the house. Somehow I didn't know. But these are the seeds of the 4 o'clock. And so while I was bringing the original plant through my yard, all those seeds were dropping. So I don't know where the 4 o'clocks are going to show up at. I even had one show up over here um, in my beds. I don't know. Like I said, the seeds drop, they roll, and I guess wherever they find a good spot, that's where they'll grow. And I even have this one here, which I don't know. My plant ID said it was a different type of 4 o'clock. Um, so I don't know. We shall see. So I was like, okay, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, they spread very easily. If you see those seeds, they just rolled, and that's how they spread. So I wanted to share that, um, you know, so that anybody that is growing them will know. I know Diva Jones mentioned that I think she has a 4 o'clock, so I wanted her to be able to see the seeds. And people buy these seeds. I can't believe that. I'm like, man, I mean, that, can you imagine? Like, wow, all those seeds. There's a lot of seeds in there. I could really rack up if I tried to sell those, I guess. But anyway, peace and love, my friends. Peace and love. Bye.